Jordan Peterson once said, "To stand up straight with your shoulders back is to accept the terrible responsibility of life with eyes wide open." The posture of resolve. Imagine a weary traveler standing at the edge of a vast shadowy forest, the unknown challenges of life stretching before him. At first, he hunches his shoulders, trying to make himself small, hoping the darkness will pass him by unnoticed. But in shrinking, he only feels weaker. The forest looms larger, its shadows deeper, its whispers more menacing. Then something shifts, a decision. He draws a deep breath, lifts his head, and pulls his shoulders back. His heart pounds, but his eyes are wide open, scanning the path ahead. The forest is still vast, still formidable, but now it is something to be faced, not something to be fled. This is the essence of standing up straight. It is not just a physical act, it is a declaration. It is the moment you accept your own agency, your own power, and the weight of existence itself. The weight you must carry. There is a profound truth embedded in Peterson's words. Life is hard. It demands much and promises no guarantees. To accept this truth is to step out of naivety and into reality. The terrible responsibility of life is knowing that no one else can live your story for you. You must carry your own burden, your duties, your choices, and their consequences. This responsibility can feel crushing, and yet there is strength hidden within it. Think of Atlas, who bends beneath the weight of the sky yet does not break, or the young knight in an ancient tale, trembling as he lifts the heavy sword and shield for the first time. The moment he takes them up, he ceases to be a bystander in the world's story. He becomes a force within it. By embracing responsibility, we transform. We shift from being passive victims of circumstance to active participants in shaping our destiny. Eyes wide open, the price of awareness. To live with eyes wide open means refusing the comfort of ignorance. It is easy to look away from the harshness of life, to keep our vision narrow and safe. But real courage lies in seeing the world as it is, the suffering, the injustice, the weight of reality, and choosing to engage with it anyway. Awareness can be painful. It is the moment you recognize that childhood illusions of fairness and simplicity no longer hold. The world is flawed, broken in many places, but within this loss of innocence, something greater is found: wisdom. With open eyes, you see the hungry who need feeding, the lonely who need comfort, the wrongs that need righting. You realize that meaning is not found in running from struggle, but in meeting it head-on. Standing tall in a world that presses down. This posture, shoulders back, eyes open, changes how you move through life. Challenges at work, in relationships, within yourself, none of them become easier, but you stop retreating from them. You stand firm and say, "Here I am, I will face this." You may still feel fear, but it is a braver fear, one that walks beside determination rather than replacing it. Over time, this stance builds resilience. Just as muscles strengthen under the weight they bear, so too does the spirit. Each time you lift a new responsibility, each time you face a hardship instead of avoiding it, you grow. Responsibility, for all its weight, gives life shape and direction. Those who refuse it often drift, untethered, uncertain, collapsing when adversity strikes. But those who bear their burdens with intention find dignity in the struggle. They earn not only self-respect, but the quiet respect of others, not by avoiding life's hardships, but by standing firm beneath them. The call to stand tall. This is a call to action. Stand up. Face life's burdens not with resentment, but with resolve. Hold your head high, not because life is easy, but because you refuse to be crushed by its weight. Open your eyes to the world, not just to its pain, but to its beauty, its possibilities, its need for people willing to step forward and say, "I will do what I can." It is not the easy path, but it is the only path that leads to a life of meaning. So stand tall, face the unknown, carry your burdens with courage, and walk forward with eyes wide open. For in that posture, you will not only endure, you will transcend. To stand up straight with your shoulders back is to accept the terrible responsibility of life with eyes wide open. Jordan Peterson.